Yeah, just got released again from unlawful detention. 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, thereabouts, maybe even more. Who keeps the tally down? I just have to go precisely on my records and check out what it is. There's the background. Stitch up, man. All these lawyers, all these fakers, all these rectors, go up into rectums. Stay away, man. Prison officers, agent provocateurs working for them. I mean, this is never ending story, man. But this is what it is, man. The struggle goes on, Praises be to the Most High all the time. Forget what they want to try and say and do. Having more fun than them. Homeless, man. Let's look at the ugly guy. Jeez. Blowing a little bit, but don't forget, make it Selassie. Did you hear that background? That was one of those birds flying in the background. Yo, don't forget to make Salah and Toba. No joke. Yeah, this is it, man. Got out today, set up. Was in that Zandan place. Fake news. Wanna kill people. Shit up, man. That's what it is, man. They've been lying for too long. People need to stand up and see them for what it is. Imprison people for no reason. Any amount of so-called people in high position rape little children, and molest them, and murder them, brutalize women in forms of sexual degradation, murdering men as well. They don't care. Even animals, they rape animals, all form of bestiality, and they don't go to prison, do they? Or even if they do go to court, they get a little tap on the wrists to go and do community service. I don't know how you say it here in Dutch, in Holland, work staff or whatever. That's what they do. Go and paint some buildings of a nursery school or that. It goes on all around the world. It's not just here, but the point is that here being the so-called European, well upstanding community, why does it even exist in Europe? If Europe is that great and that advanced and that caring and that loving and that beautiful, they came out with Red Cross, Save the Children, Band Aid, did this, and gave me, dude, come on, man. So why does it exist in the level that it does? Even the people who claim to be the leaders of the house of worship, is rife, it's disgusting. Thousands all around the world, millions. So what are they talking about then? Okay, it shouldn't exist even in the tens, much less the trillions and the zillions. Zeros, we haven't even invented them yet, but we're going to put it in there somehow. It's just vile, disgusting. That's the awareness trying to raise. And that's where it starts with the children. I like how this young girl, I'm not trying to mix her up with any form of abuse or whatever, but I do hear about some of the abuse she's getting online by grown people, threatening her with vileness that I can't even repeat. And only because she's a climate change, well opinionated, should I add, young person. I think her name is Miss Thunberg, and I just saw Trump walking past her 20 feet away from her, didn't even acknowledge her, didn't even say hi, didn't even say nothing. Donald Trump. I haven't, hit you up on Twitter, and your other Twitter anyway, which I know is yours anyway, because it's Holland connected to Mark Rutte, who doesn't really, he doesn't really have a backbone, and he's a punk and a puppet, just like the other people call themselves the royal family. That's what's going on with all these so-called high people, being marred and sucked into a vacuous years of a plethora of complaints about their sexual misdeeds, especially with children, or being linked to places where unlawful and unsolved really murders and deaths occurred, but yet they do not go to prison, much less investigated. There's of course those who are going to investigate and partake in the same similar, if not at the precise time, actions together or separately, but different groups or whatever. But that's what goes on. So they're going to investigate themselves, yes. The doctor, the psychologist, the rector, the judge, the great prosecutor, who's now reached a certain degree of level that he or she is now untouchable and has now been immersed and sucked into the vile inner circle of a deceitful, murderous, just disgusting entity that you can never even try to imagine. Let's put it right this way. Let's put it right. And this is a fact and the truth that we should believe. And that is this: Satan was created by the Most High. If we're going to look at the essence of Satan and evil and bad, it was created by good as a form of what? As a form of test to those others who may now succumb to its vile whispering. Then that's it, isn't it? It's as simple as that. But that's the point. He only whispers. Because if we now look at that evil or satanic or whatever, Satan itself, Satan does not murder. Satan has never stolen. Satan has never killed. If we look at the concept of Satan as it's been described for us in the books, and this is what Satan does. May the Most High protect us from Satan at all times. It just whispers, oh yeah, do this, try that, it look good for you, do that, promise you, sign here. But it itself has never signed, it itself has never stolen, it itself has never raped, it itself has never maimed. Don't you understand? The people are now becoming worse than Satan, because they're now committing the act that Satan itself never commits. And I'm telling you to go and worship Satan, mate. I'm telling you what a fact is. It's just a twister of words. So you have to keep yourself straight, otherwise you get baffled by it. Because a twist is, it is, in this realm, given that form of disguise to be the one of the most, if not, a chameleon of like a mammal or animal that's just so interchangeable that it can just fool you with a silvery tongue. Obviously due to the, forms of different types of pill that they use. One for talking, one for smiling, one for going to bed, one for trying to realize who they are. What's it about? Anyway, that's the point. Human beings now become worse than Satan. I would be but the Most High protect us from the cursed one. Yes, because we've carried out the act that it does not carry out, only whispers. And the Most High protect us from his whispers. For us to carry out. The moment they do that act, he runs away. I didn't think they'll do that. He runs straight to the Most High. See, I told you, look at that one. He goes and snitches. That's his job. The Most High already knows everything. The Creator created it for you, gave you the choice, gave us the choice. Left or right. You may sit on the fence because you came to an intersection, but don't sit there too long. You might get knocked over. That's the point of making up decisions for your own self and being sure. And then you are now very most of the time protected from the Satan, because remember, it comes in every form. Even comes into the church, comes into the mosques. He's allowed to come into the synagogue. So but at the same time it's about the level of your belief, your iman, the level of your staunch givings that you say you prefer, that you understand the ways of life. The true illuminati is the Most High, is the Creator. That's why every time I try to talk about this people, and I try to speak to people, try and use the words for its origin, for its meaning, for its beginning, for its essence. That's what it carries power. So no, bad doesn't mean good. Oh, my trainers is bad. Oh, look at that, that's bad. Oh, my jacket is wicked. No, it's not. It's good. It's nice. It's beautiful. That's the essence of the word. What it is carries the power. Okay? And then you research into those words, and then you research into other words and the meaning of other words that we use today or we misuse today in language. Now, I'm not talking about just text speech. Text speech is different. I'm talking about just the actual words that we use. You can use it ironically, use it ironically, but not as an everyday normal accolade or descriptive appearance of what that essence is supposed to be, the real originality of it. It has to be used frequently. That's the power in it. And people just have to realize that for themselves as well. But maybe some people may just think I'm just waffling, but I'm being released from jail. This is my thoughts, what I think. Sometimes, Anyway, for everybody who wants good, let it come good for them. And then for those wicked people, may the Most High make their ways even more darker than what it is now. We're not calling for the end of the world, because it's going to be a terrible day. They said, we're not calling for it to speed up or slow down. It's going to be a terrible day. But just while we're here, we're just calling for the Most High, hopefully, to make the ways of the wicked even much more darker, so they cannot see. And they, to carry out their maiming, their raping, their killing, their pillaging, their robbing, their terrorizing. They themselves are terrorized. I know that. I realize that they don't sleep. Look at their faces. They kind of smile. Really, kind of a smile. Crack a smile refers to them. They will shatter more expensive than porcelain china. Their eyes evil, beastly, demonic. Wow. Okay, I don't want to be them. But it's still ugly, man. It's still ugly, man, again. Still here, man. It's still ugly, This is how we do it, man. Not pretending to be the nicest people on the earth, but rehabilitation and trying to move on and lighten yourself is good. But the Most High is the Illuminati. So try and use the words for what they are. Illuminati, illuminine, to shine, to illuminate, to enlighten. That's not them. They claim to be. They're wannabes. You understand? That's the power in the word. Yes, before 666 was 665. After 666 is 667. And so on and so forth. And before and subtracting and regressing. That's the point. So whatever number they choose to assume as being their title, see, that's up to you, mate. But the numbers still carries on, and from before. Not as if that 666 is the only numbers that exist. No, it doesn't. Which again tells me that the Most High created numbers. So I don't fear the 666. It doesn't hold that grip on me, other than the fact that they try to claim it, or it is apportioned unto them somehow that is how they are to be recognized. So that's not a problem. That's just what it is. It's not like, and the signs of the make of the beast, whatever other signs, all that, don't mean nothing. That's just what they are, Yeah. So it doesn't hold some, mysterious, phantomy, shadowy, like ghost essence of reverberation in terms of the energy that some other people may receive from it. When they see the fashion, or they want to subscribe to it, when they see, whatever, they just want to copy it, want to be like the Joneses kind of thing. And that's the essence that I'm trying to talk about. And that's trying to find some words to be flowing and descriptive in what I was trying to say about that energy. Just being a copycat. That's nonsense. Life's not about being a copycat. You have to know why you joined the group, I should think. Not just outsource your thinking, as many do. I wanted to show you this bag anyway, man, the way it's balanced and that one. I just put it up one time. That's what I wanted to show you initially, and then I just started waffling on. But it's good to talk. Yeah, really, if it helps from people to just search from within and free their mind, then it's okay. And this is this. If you're drinking 20 beers a day, you're smoking 20 spliffs a day, you're taking 20 pills a day, whatever you're taking 20 a day, if it's 20, if it's 60, if it's 100, if it's a million. I'm not being too sarcastic now, because obviously whatever's a million you're taking, most of us will be dead. But this is it now. Even if it is, you make up your mind to say, okay, as of today, as of tomorrow, for sure, really, I'm going to take 2 off, take 2 joints less, 2 beers less, 2 pills less. It has to be this, because come on, you cannot just stop. Most people will die or whatever they're taking. If you just remove it away from them, or they'll shatter, or they'll break, or except for marijuana, you know what I mean? Because I haven't had much of it in there. A couple little puffs here and there. No, but still, it's good still. But the point is this, that is just lessen the dosage of whatever it is that you are taking, so at least you'll be some sort of on the edge of your, tipsy on your motion. When you just had whatever it is, 1 or 2, and then you just feel high there, you're mellow. Yeah, and then you just stagger it out, not just consume, binge. Yeah, but whatever it is, make yourself a promise to take 2 of it. 2 of it will not kill you. 2 of it will not drastically alter. Maybe before you was taking 20, now it's 18. It's not going to drastically alter you at all. Really, you'll still be able to function if you pace out the 18 now, the 2 less now that you're doing. Just pace it out for the next day. Pace it out. Do it for 2-3 days. Wow, okay, I was doing 18 for 2-3 days, or 4 days, or even 5 days. Wow, okay, you know what? let me take one off. I was gonna say number two to try it too, but maybe don't have to stress it. Yeah? Don't stress it. You've been doing this thing for a while. You're addicted, so you just take one off, and boom, you can do it. Then you take another two off, and that's the program. And then eventually, hopefully, you get to the point whereby we now limit whatever it is that we're consuming. It may be actually adverse for us. It doesn't matter whether it's marijuana. It's not exactly good for you. You know, cocaine is bad for you. Crack, heroin. You know, all these things are not good for you per se. Marijuana is tolerable out of all of them, I guess, and mushrooms, when consumed in relatively safe dosages as well, because mushrooms as well can be dangerous, even though people may think it's just innocuous, it grows just as marijuana does. You know, yeah, not quite so as well. You know, you could be, we have to be careful as well. Well, anyway, whatever it is, just lessen it by that too, just a little bit, and then keep trying. And that means for behavioral emotions as well that you display outwardly as well. So if you're only smiling for if you're not smiling for 18 hours a day, your face is cracked up. Try to lessen it to at least 1 hour. I'm trying to smile more. Seriously, I'm trying up to 1 hour. I'm laughing because it's true that you're gonna laugh as well. After you start being pissed off at what I'm saying to you, I'm trying to verbalize, but yeah, keep it real, man, for everybody. One.